Hello everyone, this is Hamid Muzaffar from HTV7 English. Former Prime Minister Imran Khan's conversation with his lawyers and representatives of media in Adiala jail January 10, 2025. The government's non-serious attitude towards negotiations is evident from the fact that I haven't even been allowed to meet with my negotiation committee yet. It seems like the purpose of negotiation is merely to waste time so that public reaction over the November 26th Islamabad massacre starts to fade. Peaceful citizens were massacred on November 26th. They were directly shot at, and Dchok was drenched in their blood. Many of our people are still missing. In any civilized society, those responsible for such shootings would have been held accountable, but this government has not even managed to form a judicial commission yet. A judicial commission acts as a neutral third umpire. Only an impartial commission can provide justice to the martyrs of November 26, 2024 and May 9th, 2023. If this massacre is swept under the rug, no one's life or property in Pakistan will be safe. My unequivocal message is that if the government continues to remain non-serious about the negotiation process and fails to form a judicial commission, then negotiation will be discontinued after the next meeting. The false flag operation on May 9th was also orchestrated by the establishment. Army and police personnel were removed from checkpoints on that day. Fires were deliberately set and the CCTV footage was stolen. We demand transparent investigation into both these incidents and have repeatedly appealed to the Supreme Court for this. The Constitution, law, and human rights have been violated in this country over the past 3 years. The sanctity of people's home have been violated and they have been abducted, tortured, and oppressed. Their homes and businesses have been ravaged. Life has been made unbearable for every ticket holder of our party in their constituent size. Even my own house has been wrecked twice. In this regard, we approached the Lahore High Court. A 5-member bench headed by Justice Bakir Najfi heard this case, but the verdict has been reserved for 1.5 years and is yet to be announced. Later, we approached Justice Amar Farooq and the Islamabad High Court and Qazi Faiz Isa in the Supreme Court, but both played the role of establishment's opening batsman. While in military custody, our innocent people were subjected to severe mental and physical torture. According to my information, 3 young men attempted suicide during custody. Sami Wazir's condition is a stark testament to this brutality. What happened to PTI leaders like Shehbaz Gill and Azam Sawati is no secret. Zille Shah was brutally murdered and Intizar Panjota was treated worse than animals. What kind of justice is this? Those who leave PTI are absolved of any charges related to May 9th, while those who refused are subjected to all kinds of torture and pressure. We haven't obtained justice despite repeatedly appealing to Pakistan's judicial system, leaving us with no choice but to raise our voice on international forums. Pakistan's government is bound by international laws and treaties regarding human rights. I have instructed our lawyers to take these matters to global forums and draw the world's attention to the ongoing human rights violations in Pakistan. My message to overseas Pakistanis is that democracy and human rights have been obliterated in Pakistan to be replaced by the law of the jungle. Your boycott of foreign currency remittances is critical. Your loved ones in Pakistan deserve the same rights that you enjoy abroad. Who will fight terrorists when all intelligence agencies are deployed to crush a political party? Supreme Court judges Justice Athar Minallah and Justice Mandokhel have also remarked that intelligence agencies have been engaged in political engineering. Our government was falsely accused of resettling the Taliban. Terrorism did not resurface during our tenure, and even a year after it ended. The same people who are responsible for conditions in Balochistan are also responsible for the current chaos. Pakistan's economy is at its worst. because of these experiments. According to recent World Bank report, an additional 30 million people have fallen below the poverty line. Every institution, including the judiciary, NAB, FIA, and police, have been tasked to work against PTI, causing political and economic system to collapse and instability to reach its peak. Economic growth will remain zero as long as political instability persists. All of this is being done to bolster the plan for a decade-long dictatorship. Anyone who supports this lawlessness can have their corruption of billions pardoned. No leader in Pakistan's history has ever faced 280 cases. This kind of treatment was only meted out to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman during General Yahya's rule, and now it's being done to me. Thanks for watching and listening to me. See you next time.